If you guys are watching this during the right time of the year or the wrong time of the year, we need to service these filters, okay? An extreme water separator getting 99.6% of the water out. When you start getting cold weather, you start having less passages for it to travel through if it's been collecting water. Coupled with our heaters, excellent. I used to not push our filters over other people because we just normal filters. These ain't normal filters. We kick everyone's ass. And where we really kick it, if they even do touch or get close to taking out the same amount of water that we do, what happens, if they ever reach capacity and you get a bad dose of fuel, it passes right to your injector. So you go to the shoulder sometimes, or you limp in. Now you're having a mechanic getting under the hood. Where if you would actually shut this down, which I have not heard of yet, except when I go pour that gallon of water in 2019 that Steve's still driving on a CP4 with 70,000 miles on, and we could have had that CP4 replaced for free, but we're going to show it how long it runs with our system. You know, and then I just turned our friend loose and just got a video on that, and he goes from Florida up to extreme cold weather. So he has that summer fuel running in extreme cold weather. So with our heaters on, he's going to keep running, but no one can touch what our filters do, down to the micron rating, down to the water separation. And then if you ever get past that point of the capacity, they don't have a dam built in. So you know what, if we would shut you down, you're replacing filters. I'm probably not having to touch the fuel in the tank. Without us, you're replacing filters. Probably need to get it out of the tank. And you're having a mechanic up under the hood when you're on vacation, replacing injectors at Biden inflation prices. The other thing that's neat about this filter pack, you know our filters are better than anyone else that has the dams like I was just talking about. You can take it and go like this. Are you still recording?
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I almost stopped there. I forgot about it. I opened my bed and I forgot I had this DEF back here because I'm driving miles and I hate having trying to find a fuel stop with DEF in it, so I carry these with me. But you know what I'm getting reports of, and I've been getting them for a while, and this is not marked in stone, but use some common sense, not the libtards out there. We did testing in the past where we're taking air out of fuel. We did it in underground mines where it really, really counts. I won't get into my political side again, but this EV crap, there's places for it, but we're not saving the environment, okay? You might be saving the area that you live in because you have no airflow, but we're just transporting the problem to somewhere else, okay? But anyways, we're doing these tests down the mine, and we're cutting down soot coming out of the stack. It's going down immensely to where you can see the difference. You can see that if you have a 3406B, 3406E, 3406C, something without a DPF, you can see how we can cut down the soot coming out of the stack. Where does that soot go if you have a DPF? Into another filter. With that being said, we cut down on regens. And it seems, I'm not marking this in stone, that we cut regens in about half from the people that I listen to. And I'm not just listening to one guy saying, oh yeah, my mileage went up about 14 miles to the gallon, my soot went down to nothing. No, we make it run like it's supposed to. A little bit better because we're getting rid of that 10% air and fuel, stationary fuel that Kat talks about. So, but I hear this story over and over and over, just like the saving injection systems. Go to our website, spend some time on there because it's going to make you money. It's going to make me money too, but not as much as it's going to make you. Because some of those fuel systems are, what, $3,000? Some of them are $20,000. Some of them, if your fuel system goes out when you're out in the water, sucks. Because now you're down to one engine, and one engine doesn't pull a tenth of the speed that two engine pulls, because it cavitates, I know. Because my boat will do 128 with two and does 9.5 with one. Just look at the physics behind it. I've gone to UTI. I thought I was going in to train a classrooms of students about hydraulics, fuel systems, all that. No, they put me in with a full room of teachers. And they loved it. They had great questions. And then I was like, man, this does not look like students. Then the guy that set me up, he said, yeah, I put it in with the teachers and they would have ripped you apart if your facts wouldn't have been right. And I said, you know what? You cannot argue the physics behind what we do. You can only argue the return on investment because there's variables out there. Go to our website. If you want to make more money for your personal truck by not spending it, if you want to go make more money for your fleet, go to our website. We have the military coming to us. They're buying more and more because they like what we've done. We have the Colombian, Ecuador, Guatemala now is, I think, coming on board. We have some OEM off-road. These are people studying it. So yeah, we have a cool site. We do some cool stuff. You know what? We're just building stuff we like to do. But spend some time on there and I'll make you more money than you make me.